This video is presented by Audu Law Firm, PLLC. We represent clients in divorce and custody matters in Harris County, Fort Bend County, and Brazoria County. This video is intended to provide general legal information to help you better understand your rights, your options, and how Texas family courts address these issues. Family court is one of the most consequential legal environments a person can experience. Decisions made in family court affect children, finances, stability, and long-term relationships. Many cases involve differing accounts of events, different perspectives, recollections, and interpretations. Because of this, one of the most important issues in family court is credibility. Credibility refers to how reliable, consistent, and trustworthy a person's statements and actions appear to the court. Judges do not make decisions based solely on what is said. They make decisions based on how statements align with evidence, documentation, behavior, and consistency over time. Understanding how courts evaluate credibility can significantly affect the outcome of a case. Judges are trained to evaluate information carefully. They review documents and listen to testimony. They examine communication records and compare statements against objective evidence. When information is consistent, organized, and supported by documentation, credibility is strengthened. When information is inconsistent, incomplete, or unsupported, credibility may be questioned. This process is not about perfection, it is about reliability. Courts understand that family disputes are emotional. They understand that stress affects memory and communication. They do not expect people to be flawless. They expect information to be presented honestly, clearly, and consistently. Let's talk about how credibility is evaluated. One of the primary ways credibility is evaluated is through documentation. Financial records are one example. Bank statements, tax returns, pay records, and loan applications. These documents provide objective information. When financial information presented in court aligns with financial records, it reinforces credibility. Another important area is communication, text messages, emails, and parenting applications. Written communication creates a record of interactions. Courts often review communication to understand tone, cooperation, and consistency. Communication that is calm, child-focused, and solution-oriented tends to reflect positively. Communication that reflects escalation or inconsistency may raise concerns. Another area courts evaluate is behavior over time. Consistency matters, following court orders, maintaining schedules, and supporting the child's routine. Demonstrating stability. Courts look for patterns, not isolated events. Patterns help judges understand reliability. Witness testimony is another factor. Witnesses provide additional perspective. Teachers, medical providers, caregivers, and professionals. Courts evaluate whether testimony aligns with other evidence. Consistency across multiple sources strengthens credibility. Now let's talk about why credibility matters so much. Family court decisions require judges to make determinations about the child's best interest. This includes decisions about custody, authority, parenting time, support, and long-term stability. Judges must rely on the information presented. They must determine which information is reliable. Credibility affects how courts interpret evidence, evaluate requests, and ultimately, the long-term outcomes. Consistency, organization, transparency, and preparation all strengthen credibility. Common situations where credibility is key include custody disputes, financial disputes, and support determinations. Also, modification requests and enforcement actions. In each, courts evaluate evidence and consistency carefully. Another factor is alignment between statements and actions. Courts evaluate whether behavior matches stated priorities. For example, courts look at involvement in daily life, school participation, medical care, and routine stability. Credibility also affects long-term proceedings. Family court is not always a single event. It may involve multiple hearings, temporary orders, final orders, and future modifications. A pattern of reliability strengthens long-term credibility. How can you protect your credibility? First, maintain accurate records. Keep important documents and communication records. Second, communicate calmly and professionally. Assume communication may be reviewed and keep it focused on the child. Third, follow court orders carefully. Compliance demonstrates reliability. And fourth, seek legal guidance early to avoid mistakes. Credibility is about reliability and consistency. Protecting it protects your position, your stability, and your child's future. Schedule a consultation or join our webinar. Protecting your credibility protects your family. Presentation by Audu Law Firm.